Yo guys, welcome to Legend. Today we're back on another video, and I've got my DJI Mini 3 Pro here, and we're going to do a flight in the sunset. I'm using this tree log as a tripod right now because I have no tripod, so I'm just gonna put my phone here and I'm gonna show you the opening process. So this is my drone over here, DJI Mini 3 Pro, and now I'm gonna fly it. Right here you can see that's my operator ID. In the UK you need an operator ID, so I made that, but I put a sticker on top just for this intro because maybe people might find my details through that, so I'll just put that out because I've seen other people not show the details of this ID. So we're gonna start this flight. I'm gonna show you how we take off. I'm gonna put this very phone that I'm recording on, iPhone 12 Pro, on this controller. So I'm gonna put these I'm gonna put the phone in here. It's freezing cold, so I'll put my gloves on, and before I take off, put the drone. I'm just gonna open these flaps like so. Then we're gonna open the gimbal guard. This is the gimbal. It's my Mini 3 Pro. And before I take off, I'm going to take this sticker off, turn on this drone. This is how you turn it on. You press it once and you press it again. You press it once and press and hold. As you can hear, the propellers are moving about. I'm going to stay clear on that, and now turn on my controller. And it's the same step. You press and hold. So you press this, press and hold. Now these are connected. Alright guys, so as you can see on the screen, I already took off my drone, but unfortunately while I was screen recording on my phone, I didn't enable the microphone on the screen recorder, so all that time I was doing the commentary while I was flying a drone, but unfortunately I didn't even record any sound. So all it recorded was the sound from the actual app, but by mistake obviously I didn't record the sound from the phone, so I'm actually doing a voiceover right now while editing this video. So this is actually a voiceover. So as you can see, I'm going up to 400 feet on the drone, which is the max height that you can go in the UK and in a lot of other countries like the US, European countries, Australia. And the drone can go much higher, like it can go up to 500 meters, but I set it to 400 feet. Actually, when I got the drone, it was 400 feet anyway.
Max altitude reached.
So as you can see the sunset of London. So I'm flying this in East London, in the UK, which is where I live. So I live here, and I'm giving a 360 view of the area that I'm flying in. So as you can see, I'm doing a 360 view. You can see all the houses, and you can see this big field which is where I'm flying at. So you can see quite a lot with this drone, and I'm really impressed with this drone. As you can see on the top, it actually says SD card speed low, and the reason behind that is because I was using an older SD card. When I got the drone, obviously I didn't get a new SD card. I just used the one that I had laying around. It's a 64 gigabyte Samsung SD card, but it is fast enough, but it's not fast enough for this drone, and a faster SD card is recommended. And I'm probably going to get a new SD card, probably a 128 gigabyte SD card. So yeah, as you can see East London. These are buildings in an area in East London called Stratford. You can see all the highlines. So I stopped recording because I was going to switch it to photo mode, and I was going to try the 48 megapixel camera on the drone. So I took a photo, and as you can see on the screen, you can see that it's 48 megapixels. You can't really tell in the video that it's 48 megapixels, but for photography this is really good for aerial photography, and I'm going to use it a lot for aerial photography. So as you can see, I'm trying out the other features like 180-degree camera. It's like it takes photos of the whole area. So as you can see, it's taking photos right now. And it's still taking photos. So as you can see on the screen, you can see the amazing panoramic photo that I took. You can see pretty much the whole area. It's a really cool photo. I'm gonna obviously do more flights, and I'm gonna do more of these photo features. And yeah, so I switched back to recording. So as you can see right there, I'm starting to descend, and I tried this little effect while the gimbal was being face down with the drone. I tried spinning it around just to get this cool looking shot. It looks kind of cool. So like you can see it spinning, and I went a little bit higher. Then I started to go down while spinning the drone around, and it looks kind of cool, this effect. And also, as you can see on the corners of the screen, you can see these drone stats. So what I did, I cropped up the screen recording, and I've added it to the sides, so it doesn't take up most of the screen, it only takes up corners of the screen. So as you can see, I'm down. I stopped recording because I wanted to try a vertical photo. So I did a vertical photo. As you can see, I went back up on the drone and I took a vertical photo, and then once I was up there, I pressed start, and as you can see, I took a photo, and as you can see on the screen, it took a portrait photo. It looks really long. It's really cool. I'm gonna try out more features. Like, I haven't tried out this drone properly, like I said, but the weather in the UK has been really cold lately. So even when I flew this drone today, I was cold. So as you can see, I went up. You can see the plane. Then I went back down. And you can see that smoke there. I don't know what's happening there. It looks like someone's burning something in a residential area. So as you can see, I descended down on the drone. You can kind of see the skyline of London. I flew closer to the ground, so you can see the speed of which the drone is going. So as you can see, I'm flying close to the ground. As you can see, the drone is going 34 miles an hour, which is really fast. And I'm impressed about how fast this can go. It's really nice piece of kit that I've got. So after I went at a distance, I can kind of see the drone as a small dot, so I decided to start heading back. So as you can see, I decided to go my way back. I flew a little bit away from people because people may mind that I'm flying close to them. So I decided to fly away from people. As you can see, this is me flying right there, and I saw the drone whiz past. I heard it as well in the recording. If I was recording the sound with the microphone on my phone, you would have heard it, but unfortunately, like I said, I forgot to turn on the microphone on my screen recording, so that's why I'm doing this voiceover. So as you can see the cars, and I'm impressed about how stable this drone is. It's really stable. So like, I'm not even moving the drone at all. It stays stable. There's a lot of more features that I haven't tried in this flight that I want to try soon, but unfortunately the weather is terrible. It's really cold, and I'm not really gonna have a chance to fly it that much. Plus I'm kind of busy these days. So as you can see, I went towards I flew a little bit further out of this I flew a little bit further out, and as you can see there are cars there. Also, I wanted to fly this drone during the day, but I didn't really have much time to fly it during the day. So as you can see, I went closer to the building so you can see it closely, but obviously I didn't go too close to it, otherwise people might mind. So I started heading back. And it's really stable, this drone, thanks to the gimbal on the drone. So also the drone I had before this drone, this DJI drone, I had this Propel X drone which I put on my YouTube channel, and I actually recorded this in its exact area. One of my videos I recorded in this exact area, and it wasn't really a good drone. Like the camera quality was not good at all. It was kind of bad, and it had no gimbal on it. It was basically like a toy drone, but obviously now I have a much better drone. And the story about that drone, well, basically I crashed in a tree and the wing snapped off because that drone was not stable at all. Like in the wind it would move a lot. With this drone, whereas this drone is really stable, it can go much higher, and the other drone obviously you can lose range very easily. And that drone, it wasn't really that much of an expensive drone. It's kind of cheap, but this drone, obviously what I've got is a really expensive piece of kit. So as you can see, I started to go high, and literally at this point for me the drone is literally a tiny black dot. So then also you couldn't really see much of the London skyline because it was kind of foggy that day, although it was a bit sunny. It was cold and foggy that day. So then I just started to fly around until the battery died. I was thinking of charging the drone for potentially I can have another flight. I had my power bank on me, but I forgot the USB-C charging cable which goes to my power bank. I had a USB-A to USB-C lightning cable lying around in my house already. It didn't come with the drone, but I needed that to plug it into my power bank, but I didn't bring that with me, so I could not charge it. Also, it would have got dark and really quickly, so I also might even consider getting like a second battery for the drone, so I can just swap it once the battery dies.
Battery level is low. Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
So as you can hear by that, it said the drone battery was low, so I decided to not go far at all. I decided to just stay in this area because I didn't want it to land in some random area, because when it's low enough the drone would force itself to land. Obviously it will try to return to home before that, but if you cancel it and you let it land wherever it is, then it will force itself to land. So as you can see right now, it's trying to return to home. And as you can see, there's people down there that they were asking that if that was my drone. I said, yeah, this is my drone, I'm flying it around. And they were interested in me flying the drone. In the recording you would have heard that, but obviously I didn't have my microphone on my phone while I was screen recording. So as you can see, I started to land the drone. So that's me flying the drone. You can see my controller and my phone. And that backpack you can see, that was just to carry my drone around.
Critically low battery.
So as you can see, the drone has forced itself to land. I got the drone, then I just called it a day. Alright, so as you can see, I landed the drone. The drone battery is dead, and as you can see on the controller, I still got full bars. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off this drone now. I'm gonna call it a day. I didn't have my power bank. I didn't have a USB-C cable to charge up my drone. So yeah guys, that's about it. I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm gonna do more drone flights in my channel, and I'm gonna do more experiments. So yeah, thank you for watching. Peace out.